They go to Carter in the post. They have to bring it out in front to Alvin Williams. Running a half-court set for the Raptors. Carter now with 5 on the shot clock. On the drive, in the lane, to the rack, and a right-handed monster slam. He just gave Tony Massenberg a facial.
Doug Christie's all over. What do you do when a player does that? You take him to the bucket, but watch the way he pulls it up and just holds it away from the defense and tosses it down. That's on the highlight reel right there. Haven't seen one of those in a few years.
Bibby. Divac got away with a walk again. A runner shot rejected by Vince. And it's slapped away out of bounds by Davis.
Vince doing what he can at the defensive end, helping his team get going. We saw him with a great block in the first half. Here coming over to help Antonio with a big block on Divac.
And a 3-ball taken by Stoyakov. Bibby. Divac.
Oh, what a
nice
pass.
Backdoor cut. Bibby shot blocked by Air Canada. What a
start playing aggressively to start realizing what they have to do. Vince Carter coming alive here with a great block on Michael Bibby. If the effort's there defensively,
further pass, and now it comes out to Carter with a crossover. To the rack, and a slam dunk. Air Canada Carter. Set, wicked and nasty. Oh,
a little bit behind him, but Vince Carter, he has been the difference in the second half with his aggressiveness going to the bucket, getting into the paint.
Raptors home Sunday with New Orleans. Here's Carter, runs into Houston. No foul called, and Carter goes to the cup, and the layup is good. You have with Stephon Marbury, but again, Carter, contact, and Vince able to control the dribble and
situations during the course of the game.
Carter running baseline left to the right, and a score! Are you kidding me? He abused the Knicks on the left baseline. Such a pretty move by Carter. Working against Hardaway.
Yeah, Hardaway can't guard Vince Carter. Not now. Maybe the young Penny Hardaway, but not this guy.
New York have 20 on the shot clock. 22 seconds left in regulation. Raptors down by 1. Alvin Williams to Vince Carter. 13 on the shot clock. Carter on the left wing. Baseline left. Fadeaway jumper. Good! Vince Carter with onions again! Tracy McGrady duel in Central Florida. Vince Carter spoken with the J.
Strong drives and kick, which is something that Kevin O'Neal emphasizes. It's just not happening. Vince is trying to get it going, but again, nobody's making sense. Shot. All of a sudden he stretches out. And Vince Carter stretching out here in this replay. Nice job of blocking Finley. Vince is getting that offensive rebound. He just wanted it more.
Yes, he did. Peterson working it. Jump pass. Palacio. 16 for the Knicks.
Stays down, forces the walk, and the Raptors get the ball back. But great job when you sling the ball, the shot goes up. Vince Carter knew that shot was coming, got position, got.
Went off Bosch, recovered by Baxter to Vince with the slam dunk on his North Carolina teammate Antoine Jamison.
This is in rebounding and defensive weaknesses in the post, but Vince Carter, off that beautiful feed from Baxter, able to just rise above.
Loose on the floor, and it's Alvin Williams with the steal. Bosch, nice look to Carter with a dunk. Oh my! So the Toronto Raptors on fire here in the third.
Well, nice job getting the ball up the floor. Raptors are feeling confident. They're pushing.
Curry to Jerome Williams, backing in, leaves it for Curry, and an 18-footer is off the mark. Carter with a stick back jam. That was sick, wicked and nasty. Air Canada Carter.
It's incredible offensive rebound. The missed shot by Curry, and Vince caught it, just coming in from the weak side.
Left, 13 on the shot clock. Here's Carter left wing. Got it! Count it! And a foul! Put him in the Hall of Fame right now.
You knew what he was going to do. Inside foot plants, he turns, that ball's gone. Ryan Bowen is just coming too hard, too fast. Couldn't stop, picks up the foul.
It's going to be Davis, the send out. Curry. Less than 2 minutes remaining first quarter, 24-9 Raptors. Carter to the rack. What a reverse right-handed dunk. A 20-6 run, and Vince Carter eating some rim here at the ACC. 26-11 Raptors. Back on the left point. And now the play goes inside to Antonio Davis with 6 on the shot clock with the curl. Using the left hand. Stick back jam, Vince Carter. Oh, that was wicked nasty. Woo. I think we just again single-handedly keeping Toronto maintaining that lead. Stick back jam. Down the floor, leaching out. Vince Carter to the rim, and a reverse slam. Kaboom for Air Canada Carter.
Getting out in the open floor. He's sucking a little wind right now, too, Chuck. Nice pass from Alvin Williams. You have to remember, the Raptors are in the high altitude here playing in Denver. Vince just looked over at Benny Adams, put his arms on his shoulder, said, whoa, I'm having a hard time catching my second.
Rebounded department tied at 8. Strickland has 4 assists in 5 minutes to Carter, all the way to the rack with a dunk.
He can defend. Vince Carter aggressively looking to take that ball to the bucket. He's taking.
Pacers lead by 1, 21-20, 2:13 remaining. Strickland with the steal. On 2-on-1. Carter, kaboom! With the right hand, hard. We have a timeout with 2:01 remaining. We'll return in just a moment, right here on Rogers Sportsnet and the Fan 590.
This game's starting to look a lot like those games they played against Detroit and Los Angeles. Vince inside, and it goes! It goes! And Detroit, 1-point losses. Heartbreaking, but they play hard. Vince Carter playing hard here in the final minutes. This game very well could have been a blowout in Indiana's favor back in the third quarter.
Absolutely. Somehow the Raptors have hung around. Vince Carter did a great job of using his body. Watch the way he protects the ball with his left shoulder. And Daniel Marshall, he was right there for the offensive rebound.
Double drive, pull up, jumper, short. Rebound, New York. And it's loose, stripped away by Strickland. Gives it up Carter. And he leaves it. It's scored! Scored by Strickland and Carter. 4/10 of a second. Sweeping from 75 to there. And at the end of 1. Wow, this is great. This is the type of energy that Kevin O'Neal has begged for all season long.
And the crowd responding to it. Rod Strickland diving on the floor, going after, keeping it alive. And what a guy to find when you're desperate for a bucket, Vince Carter. Just a great hustle play. Vince Carter, active hands, able to get it back and bury it.
Now that deserves it. Are you kidding me?
On that jump shot, quick to the clock.
Okoro. By Air Canada Carter. Vince and Lamar Carter with a swat.
Well, Vince Carter, tremendous hustle coming from the weak side. Oker getting good position inside, but Carter reacting on the flight of the ball.
Right to Carter. This is where Vince has to step up on the drive to the rim. Terrific basket by Vince. Talented Detroit club. Raptors down 82-79. 11 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Alvin Williams right to the right. Carter for 3. 5.9 seconds left. Vince Carter has tied the ball game. 82. Knocking down a tray. Oh my goodness, what a play of the franchise with 28.
Plenty of time left, though, Chuck, and great play call out of the timeout by Kevin O'Neal. They executed it perfectly. They brought him from left to right. The down screen, Carter doing a wonderful job using the screen and just elevating over Bobby Sura. Good screen that time by Daniel Marshall. And Bobby Sura, a tad bit late, got stuck on that screen a little bit and caught the daylight, the elevation. And Alvin Williams putting it right in his breadbasket. Shot ready. Nothing but twine.